Blessings, you guys. Your girl coming back in with another one. And this one is why getting with an old narc is worse. You know what? And I just thought about something. And also getting with an older victim, I won't say it's worse, but it can also be an issue, especially if they was with that knock for over 30 years or whatever, and then they're trying to move on with their life, but they're up in age and whatever, but they've been through so much toxic that they're not bad people. They've just been abused so bad that when they're around other people, that they respond the way that they did when they was with the knock. Okay, but they're not trying to do that. If they get a strong person that knows what they've been through and can help them get through it, it can be fine. These bugs are getting on my nerves. Anyway, okay, let's go. Let's get it. Being with an old narc, it's like, it's like, let's just say it was a old hitter. You know, back in the day when you got that song that was an old hitter, and some people like remixed it and everything, like Computer Love or something like that, when they remixed it, you know. And that's what the narc was back in the day. They was a hitter. But as time went by, you know, other songs came out, new artists came out and whatever. So even though the song is still a hitter to some people, it's just not up in the front like that, okay? It's not in the front like that. Other songs, music change, other artists and whatever. But some artists will, you know, remix it, you know, or jump on the track. That's how it is when you get with an old narc. They're thinking that because back in the day that they was a hitter, that they could jump back on the track at any time and become the same person that they was when they were, like, you know, when they was flexing. The reason why you don't want to get with an old narc, I'm trying to get through this, y'all. Seriously, y'all should see my face. The reason why, first, I can't say that. But the reason why you don't want to get with an old narc is because they've been narking so long. They've been narking so long that they either got better or worse with it. So better meaning that they ran out of all the options that's not working with anyone, and they usually tend to want to find someone that never been with a narc, but please, they everywhere. Everybody dealt with a narc. Probably not to a certain extent, but everybody done dealt with a narc, okay? But they're hoping that you haven't been in a long-term relationship with a narc, because they ready to knock you out. They knock you out when you get them overt ones. And so what happens with these old narcs, they're getting big mad. They're getting big back mad, because now they got to work harder, because they know the older you are, the wiser you are. Not everybody, because they not. I've tried. They know the older you get, the wiser you get, although they're not. So they're getting big mad. And they got to do things a little bit harder, and they got to push things a little bit faster, where it doesn't look sus. Don't look suspicious. Don't look sus. But they can't keep doing that. I know anybody that just recently got with an old narc. I know you big mad right now. Big mad right now, because that mask been fell off. Especially during Christmas. So many masks fell off during Christmas. I was going to do the Christmas video, but it's so much, y'all. I'm going to have to put that on flex hold. For real. I'm going to have to put that on flex hold, because it stretches out so far that I don't want to be standing out here all day trying to talk about it. That's what I mean. Anyway, so these old ass narcs, old crepit, ugly ass, snaggertooth ass narcs, they'll get out there and knowing that they, everybody, when you get older, you get something. You can be healthy, but it might be some medical something. And then they get out there and act like somebody got to deal with all their issues and their medical and their problems or whatever, and they don't have to deal with nothing but cause you more problems. Okay? And what it is that they kept wearing so many masks that their face is like heavy. It's like wore down. Where they got to start taking them off, cracking them off, slowly cracking them off, slowly cracking them off. Because when they try to like revive the music, try to do a remix, they start putting back on all the old masks. And now they got this big ass, heavy ass face looking like Jim Carrey in the mask. I told y'all I was trying. Looking like Jim Carrey in the mask. And then when it's just you and them, there's no way that they can hide anything. There's no way that they can hide anything to the point where you're realizing everything, but you're already tied down with them and stuck with them or whatever agreement that y'all got. Okay? And it's getting to the point you wondering, what the hell is this? What the hell did I just sign up for? That's what everybody say when they get out of a narc relationship. What the hell was that? What the hell was that? Okay? But then you'll figure it out. And you'll be glad that you're out. And you might not be even happy somebody else is in, especially if you don't know them. But you're not happy somebody else is in. Who wants to, unless you're a narc yourself, who wants to see somebody else get tortured? Now, if a narc got with another narc and that was a stronger narc and the narc is now getting tortured, throw my hands up in the air and wave them like I just don't care, because I don't. I don't give a damn. They gonna need an emblem. I gotta get up off of this one, because I really want to make this way more longer and more seriouser, if that's a word. But I wanted to also, these bugs are getting on my nerves too, but I also wanted to talk about how they make you crazy. I do still want to talk about the Christmas nightmare, the nightmare on Christmas. I still want to talk about that one. Now, the kids, we all right. Teenagers, nah. Grown ass man, child, hell no. Women had the worst Christmas this year. And a lot of them have lost their lives this year. But I didn't want to come in with that one. I have to take my time with that one. But these old ass narcs, y'all should have wrapped their ass up, put them in a box of Christmas, and shipped their ass back to Santa Damn Claus, so you could have had a wonderful Christmas. They can't fake it all the time. You're gonna be taking care of old grumpy ass, fat ass, cookie eating ass grandmama sitting there in a moo-moo. Or you're going to be sitting up there taking care of old ass, pissy ass man sitting in his rocking chair or his, what do you call those? I'll just, man chairs, I'll just say, because I know what I was trying to say. You know what I'm trying to say, the one chairs. And pissing all up in it, and you have to do all the cleaning. Recliner. And you be having to do all the cleaning and everything and wondering, like, why the hell are you even there? They cannot pretend to be something that they're not forever. And then when they're already old, they're so damn old that they even forget how to narc. Because some of that dementia and Alzheimer's kick in. But they also groom their children. Or the children just watch and become the next following narc. So then if the narc croaks, you up there raising the new narc to narc on you. Man, y'all, I'm finna go. But that used to piss me off. Like every time the narc would be gone, the man-child kid would try to pull like stunts, and I'm like, what the hell is this? I'm like, oh, okay, that's what it is. You're thinking that you replacing the narc when the narc is gone with me, but both of y'all got me effed up. Okay? Both of them had me effed up. And they will have their children, grown or not, continue the abuse or abuse you while they're with you in their toxic ass family. But being with an old narc is doomed. It's doomed. They can't make no more remixes. They can't make no more remixes. They played out. They play. Okay? And they know they play. And then they play too much. So you got to play their ass and get their ass up out. So you can live the rest of the best of your life. They play. Ain't nobody trying to get on the track with that. So that's my video, you guys. That's my video. But the next two that I gotta do, they're really, really deep, so I didn't want to rush into it. And the only reason why I'm doing this one, because I already knew that I wasn't gonna be out here that long, and these damn bugs are getting on my nerves. Now, with that being said, God bless you guys. Catch y'all on the next one. Be blessed.